dispatched. It really was a bad one by Imran. Looked very much like a bowler who hadn't played any cricket for a week. Absolute gift for Desmond Haynes. Wasim Akram, the left-hander, to Richardson. Touched something on the way through, but umpire Timmins reckons it was a thigh pad. So that's the end of the over. It's no wicket for 8.
Bowler. And both these men, Imran and Wasim Akram, are doing a great job at the moment. That's what happens when the batsmen get frustrated. They know they have to keep the scoring rate moving along. They're prepared to take the risks. It seems to me, though, that Imran Khan's getting a lot of work on the ball out there. Seems to be moving it in from outside the off stump a great deal to the batsman.
It's his natural in-swinging delivery, picked up by Desmond Haynes. Put over the mid-wicket boundary.
Dustin Azhar, who comes into the Pakistan side for the first time today here in Hobart, about to bowl his first over. Beautifully placed.
Just angling the bat into the open slip area.
There's a man down there just waiting for it. Perfectly positioned by Javed Miandad. And Dustin Azhar has struck with a ball that for one instant he thought might have been going over the fence. In fact, it only got as far as Wasim Akram.
Well, Richie Richardson going for the shot right over the square leg boundary. Not timing it as well as he would have liked. Straight down the throat. And Pakistan have made their first breakthrough. Great start from Pakistan. It's 1 for 28. Jeffrey Dujon is out in the middle. Batsman out with
I'd look at 2 men behind square. Couldn't get that. Beautifully hit. But Dustin Azhar looks to me as though he might be short of a run. 1 for 38. It's Aqib Javed. Well, regret.
Could be close. But Aqib doesn't hit the stumps. Dujon home, it's 1 for 48.
To be a pretty reasonable one, but the young fella, the Kiwi, gathered the ground very quickly and had that hit, there's no doubt. Dujon would have been out.
In fact, they don't come much better than that.
It's the aggressive instinct of West Indian batsmen, a very typical Calypso shot here. Beautifully balanced, no doubt about that. Straight off the meat, forward of point, magnificent boundary.
Really is starting to find some form now, Jeffrey Dujon. He's a lovely player to watch when he's in form. And it's all starting to come back to him now.
Placement of this shot is absolutely superb. A short man, orthodox, mid-wicket inside the 30-metre circle. He hits a wide of his left hand, and a long chase for mid-on. Never going to get it. Beautiful timing.
Sajid Ali at deep square leg. That's well fielded. Even though there were field changes being asked for by the young bowler, Aqib Javed, he did do it through the captain. Spoke to the captain first, which is the right thing for a young player to do. In fact, it's the right thing for any player to do. Any bowler should ask for changes through his captain. Once again, it's Sajid Ali. Might have trouble keeping this to a single.
Well, the umpire can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Umpire Cole Timmins from Queensland may have hit the funny bone. Brings a half a smile. Let's have a look at it again. And that would hurt. Unaware of what's coming. There it is. Desmond Haynes moving along nicely now. He's on 31. Jeffrey Dujon on 19. Jeffrey Dujon played a couple of magnificent shots. Seems to have found the middle of the bat.
It's a pretty good shot. A square cut over cover.
I've seen a couple of on drives and the ball's pitched way outside the off stump, but talk about that soon. West Indies 1 for 74.
It's in the air and it drops into safe territory.
Jarvid, Meandad running back, trying to get under it. A little bit of luck there. Batsman trying to pull it over mid-wicket. Got under it a bit. A little bit more bounce than expected. Dujon, maybe a bit of top edge as well. There goes Jarvid Meandad, who's a fine fieldsman. Ball falling safely for 2.
He's got it through. That's gone all the way. Lovely shot by Haynes.
Making the length, getting to the pitch of the ball, hitting it on the up, and finding the gap mid-off with that. Superbly played.
And the scoring rate is now climbed to above 4 and over. And it's going to be the off-spinner Tausif Ahmed, and he's coming on to replace Mudassar.
The fielding's not at top class. Should have been knocked down. Haynes picks up 4 runs. Jarvid diving, not running to the ball. Really should have got to that. He was deep enough to get across. Young 16-year-old are learning it's not easy in international cricket. You have to hold the skills, 100% concentration.
And again, bad work in the field by the Pakistanis. They're giving away runs here, which they can ill afford to do. Ramiz Raja, the fielder, rifling that return back.
That brings up the 50 for Haynes. Gets 2, the overthrow. There's a chance for a run out. The batsman not inside, but the throw was wide. The man backing up knocks it away. And Desmond Haynes comes back for the second. Another well-made 50 by Haynes.
That's gone. That's the first one. First 6 of the innings to Desmond Haynes. Well, he's taken to Tausif Ahmed at the Adelaide Oval last weekend. And he's hit him again over the square leg position for a 6. It's 1 for 122 after 27 overs. Well hit. Chipping down and lifting it deliberately over mid-wicket for 4. That's a good shot by Dujon.
In full control on that occasion. Dujon gets down the wicket. The use of the feet was spot on. Rolled it over the mid-wicket position. It raced away for 4.
Would give the West Indies a score up around the 230 mark, and I think that's about what they look like. That's the 50. The crowd really appreciating that. 1 for 132. The game reduced to a 43 over game. Abdul Qadir, a leg spinner, is about to bowl to Jeffrey Dujon. It's a fine shot. This pair have added now 105 runs. Both men have scored their half centuries. Dijon not playing in Adelaide. The virus. Norton 3 prior to this half century. Desmond Haynes his third half century in 4 knocks. Comfortable 2 there. Dijon really has found the middle of the bat. Fine array of on drives, even drag from outside the off stump. Some good cutting, not always easy early against the quicker bowlers with the 2 heights. A few cracks here. The wicket. Desmond Haynes looking very solid. They don't come much better than that. And that is a boundary. Struck with a great deal of power. Split the gap, beat the infield. Sajid, the 12th man, short cover, hasn't got a chance. A long chase for 4 to point. And we're seeing Imran Khan coming back into the attack. Brute power in that shot. Not much joy. In fact, it did sound a little tinny, that shot. Oh, it hit pretty close to middle. Azim Akram replaced Abdul Qadir.
That's beautifully placed because Dijon saw that man come in from the fence. In fact, he wasn't inside the circle. There were only 3 men inside the circle when the ball was bowled. Steve Randall was having a good look at it, but he's quite a distance away at square leg.
Abdul Qadir going to track that one, the challenge out. So after 33.4, 5.13. Very healthy run rate. And a lot of batting talent still sitting in the dressing room. Gus Logie, Viv Richards, Carl Hooper.
He's gone. Stepping away to give himself some room. Couldn't quite get the pull shot working. Another West Indian wicket has gone down, but they're in good shape at the moment.
The race for runs continues. Innovation are back and right on the bottom of the bat. Get too much timber on that. That's why the ball just ballooned up. So involved Azim Akram. Fine half century. West Indies 2 for 173.
Gus Logie is the new batsman. Faces Wasim Akram.
Full pitch. All the interest now in Desmond Haynes. On 91. He really has concentrated well. It wasn't easy early. The ball was moving around a bit. There's a little bit of uneven bounce, but he's kept his cool and great concentration. Almost scoring a runner ball faced. Excellent strike rate. Get 2 here, so Haynes on to 93. 200 up for 2. Over bowled. 2 for 200. 5 overs to be bowled. And that's well played. It's going away for 4. In form, Gus Logie.
It's a good shot there from Gus Logie. He likes the ball short, and he's very quickly into position to whip it away on the onside. And that just bouncing once and sticking in the fence. In fact, it's stuck behind the...
It's nicely placed. Look for 3. Gaslogi chipping in with a fine short innings here, finding the gaps, playing all the shots. Does chip the ball a lot in the air through mid-wicket. This could be it. 100 for Desmond Haynes. 12 one-day international hundreds. A fine performance, and what a great shot. Post, full pitch, that's out. Yes, he's got him. Hit down the ground. And with the Yorker, it's Haynes in front, the end of a fine innings.
That's hurt his toe as well, so he's got something else to think about. But the thing that'll please him most is that he's now got more centuries in limited overs internationals than anybody else. Right on the toe, good decision there by umpire Randell. And the third West Indies wicket has fallen. Desmond Haynes being the man out for 101. West Indies 3 for 219 after 39 overs. So the West Indies now have the 3 leading century makers. Desmond Haynes 12, Viv Richards 11 and Gordon Greenidge 10.
This was Plum, Yorker. No trouble at all in judging that out. Richards off the mark. Final 3 overs, they'll still want to score as many as possible. What a man to come in with 2.5 overs to go. Hasn't really set the world on fire, but one felt at the MCG he was starting to regroup in the one-day internationals, take his time, and Logie crashes that. What a shot! Magnificent off drive.
No wonder it brought a smile to his face. When you hit one in the middle like that, it's got to please you. And the important thing there was the placement. He got it between the bowler and mid-off.
This time he hit straight. Doesn't time it as well, just a single. Gus Logie finding very good touch this season. He's a vital cog in their batting lineup, and he's a very good team batsman. He works the ball, doesn't hog the strike, he's still capable of scoring quickly himself. Strike rate 129.16. He's only faced 24 balls. Richards goes, timed to perfection. The crowd sigh in appreciation. Only a great player can do that so early on. 3 for 229. Doesn't make them to continue. Full pitch, and he crashes that through him and a cover. 4 runs. Well, this crowd seeing a batting feast. Reed Oval. Some of the world's top batsmen in full fight.
That was only a few centimetres off being a good delivery. He almost got the Yorker in, and that's exactly what Viv Richards did to it.
This has been restricted to 43 over match due to early rain. Imran to bowl out to Logie and Richards. It's up here, should be out, covers under it. Torsif gets it, and Richards departs. And final over, simple catch at cover. Torsif, who hasn't fielded all that well, hangs on to the catch, and Richards departs.
That really was just a slog from Viv Richards, trying to get as many as he possibly could off the last over, and he holds out to Torsif. 4 West Indies wickets down now. Yes, the Australians have really mastered the art of that slower ball in limited overs cricket. You've got bowlers like Craig McDermott, and Stephen Waugh is a master at the art, and also Merv Hughes. The other countries are now, it looks like, starting to follow the Australian lead, but they certainly haven't refined it to the same degree that the Australians have.
Roger Harper comes out to finish off the innings. Richards out, taking the hand off the bat. He was stumped off Peter Tail at the Sydney Cricket Ground, trying to hit out of the ground the other night. Logie gets a slow delivery as well. Oops, it could be run out, hits it. No, he misses. No. Steve Yusuf hasn't had a good day. Gus Logie's laughing. He was gone for all money.
In fact, he's taken a leaf out of Merv Hughes' book. He's bowling the wrong one, Imran Khan.
Oh, that's cut away brilliantly. That's Logie, bit of work onto the back foot and crashed it back with the point.
Imran is angry with himself. He kicks the dirt as he walks back there, and the reason he's angry is because he's bowled it short and also given Gus Logie a bit of room.
The final delivery. 242 the score. It's crashed down the mid-off. Harper coming back for the second and does it well. So at the end of 43 overs, the West Indies are 4 for 244.
What a great batting performance from the top order of the West Indies there. Their final score, 4 for 244. I reckon that is 30 to 35 runs more than they might have expected in this reduced overs match. Maximum of 43 overs available for Pakistan. Desi Haynes once again in terrific form. 101 before Imran had him LBW. 63 to Dujon. Nicely promoted there by Vivian Richards to run him back into form, and it worked. He'll be very handy to the West Indies side now, even batting down the order. Logie 40, 4 for 244, and the bowling figures disappointing, and the fielding I thought was very, very sloppy today. Imran 2 for 49 and Wasim Akram 1 for 35. The wicket to Madassa, and the others took a bit of stick, but there was certainly very little backup in the field, and I'm afraid Salim Yusuf had a very ordinary day. So 245 for victory now for Pakistan. That, I can assure you, is going to be a very tough job indeed against the West Indian bowlers. Michael Marshall will be opening the bowling. There's players out there wearing sweaters. It is quite nippy in Hobart today. All in readiness, and so too in the commentary box where Ian Chappell is seated with Bill Lurry.
So he's got a slip and a gully. Roger Harper is in the gully. Carl Hooper is at first slip. They're the two catching men. And Roger Harper almost caught that. You don't want to hit him anywhere near him. 2 to Madassa.
Roger Harper, a magnificent fieldsman in any position. Very, very good close to the wicket. He makes an effort, doesn't quite get to it, but Madassa would have had a little heart flutter there until it went past the left hand. His partner, Ramesh Raja, played very well in Adelaide in the first game, got 60-odd.
Big shout from the bowler. Umpire Timmins says no. Pakistan none for 3.
Ramesh Raja playing across the crease. Ball would have possibly missed the leg stump, but certainly well worth a big shout.
Made a good start to the series. 4 wickets in the first match against Pakistan. That's a great shot, actually, from Madassa. Richards tried to make the save on the bounce. It would have been a very good save. That was an excellent shot.
And throw by Benjamin. This was a good shot. The back foot beat Richards, who's not deep at mid-off. And the outfield slowing down with the mist. Didn't carry for 4.
Nicely into the gap. So Ramesh now moves along to 3.
Batsmen have decided that the man to go after is Malcolm Marshall. Hasn't got the height and the extra bounce of Curtly Ambrose. 2 very positive shots.
And there is a wicket. Well taken by Gus Logie. So Malcolm Marshall gets the first wicket for the West Indies.
Yes, they're after Marshall, and this one has come back off the seam. He played a little bit too early, chipped it up, and it was a very good mark. Gasloghi, a small man, getting up well and judged it to perfection. So the first wicket falls. Ramiz Raja out for 3. It's 1 for 9.
Salim Yusuf comes to the crease now and faces Ambrose.
Beautiful shot.
Ambrose gave him some width and played the perfect square cut.
Oh, he's put it down. Such a good fielder. And he must be having a good trot, Curtly Ambrose, because he smiled at that. Don't find too many fast bowlers who can raise a grin at that.
Well, that one was straight to hand. And I think he's smiling because I don't think he's probably seen it before. Certainly don't see the West Indians put down too many catches. Courtney Walsh, the new bowler for the West Indies. Two more to Madassa.
Run rate required now is over 7. Current run rate only 2. That's close, very close. Finger goes up, Steve Randell. That was well bowled. Beaten on the, well, a half defensive stroke. Trying to force it away a little.
That was plumb in front. Trying to work it on the onside. Madassa losing his wicket. 12 runs. Pakistan now have lost their second wicket with 23 runs on the board.
Here's Courtney Walsh now, bowling to Salim Yusuf. There's a man down there, Keith Arthurton. He's just come on, got a little bit of exercise and a touch of catching practice. Courtney Walsh has 2. And Pakistan have the blues.
And Salim certainly picked out the man in the deep. A shortish ball. And straight down Arthurton's throat. And Salim is on his way. And Pakistan have lost their 3rd wicket for just 26 runs.
And a nice stroke for 4 to take it to 3 for 39.
Richards coming in to bowl at the river end.
Well played. It finds the gap. 3 for 89. Roger Harper coming into the attack with his right arm off spinners. That's a great hit. That's a big hit. That's 6.
An attack he does this time over the square leg fence. And that's what Pakistan need. They've got to get on with their job, and Salim playing a great sweep shot straight towards the scoreboard.
He's going after him. He's hit that. There's a man out there. It's wide of him. It crashes into the fence. 4 more. So 6 runs off 2 deliveries. The ask is 10 runs per over. 50 runs. Superb innings under pressure from Salim Malik.
This has been a very good innings by Salim. Came to the wicket with Pakistan in all sorts of trouble. And he's played very well.
Full pitch, there it goes, high and wide for 6. Salim picking it up beautifully with the cross bat, squatted it over mid-wicket. 3 for 139.
Richards with the ball in the hand at the moment. Ambrose, I guess, is the pick of the bowlers in terms of runs. 6 overs, none for 12. Javed Miandad, the Pakistani vice-captain, is with the bat.
And there's 50 to Javed as he comes back for a second. Well played.
It's a fine knock. Came to the crease. Pakistan in a crisis. Saw out the rough early overs. Brilliant grab by Richards. Still almost a metre off the ground when he flicked that one down at the stumps.
Caught. Well caught there by Gus Logie in the covers. Salim had been trying to go over the top of cover. He'd done it successfully about 3 times, but not on that occasion.
Who seems to think there is just a little bit of justice in this game. Salim Malik trying for the team. What a fine catch. And Viv, he makes a gesture to everyone. Belief in himself. You keep bowling straight enough for long enough, I guess you're going to take a wicket. Salim Malik out for 68. Pakistan 4 for 147.
Jazam comes to the crease. Pretty well hit. It's gone way into the stand. So Steve Randell getting a bit of work this over, the first wide, and then he's got a signal of 6.
Well, that was a good hit. Seen a couple of good hits here today. Crowd enjoying this. I suppose 1 out of 2. 1 for a complete miss, and that one is a big hit. Right out of the park.
Beautifully hit. There's a quick 10 off 2 balls.
That's a good effort. You come to the crease, you just prod and tentatively thrust one back, play and miss, and then clout one for a huge 6, and that is a controlled hit.
Out. Roger Harper doesn't miss them.
Harper, one of the best fielders in the world, even on a cold day here at Bellerive, and that had a bit on it. Let's have a look at that again. Hijaz, huge piece of willow right in the middle. Roger Harper, very tall man, takes a great grab. Pakistan now 5 for 170. Still at the crease. Hijaz Ahmed.
And that'll be out as well. So 2 wickets in 2 balls for the West Indies. Viv Richards got the first one. Curtly Ambrose the second via a simple catch to Carl Hooper.
Oh, give me 5 high. It's Hijaz. Beautiful catch from Roger Harper. Carl Hooper took the next catch. Curtly Ambrose picks up the Pakistan vice-captain. Very fine knock of 62. Pretty simple catch, that one. And bye-bye birdie. Javed Miandad out for 62 in just 78 deliveries. Pakistan 6 for 170. 2 wickets in 2 balls. Curtly Ambrose can't get in at the batsman quick enough.
That's gone. That's 6. Just a flick of the wrist. 6 for 176. Curtly Ambrose comes into the skipper. Beautifully hit. That's 6. So So he's gone for 2 sixes, his last 2 balls, Curtly Ambrose. And he certainly isn't used to that sort of treatment on this tour.
It's quite safe to Roger Harper. Never speak until it is completely pouched is the answer. As Roger Harper would have thought he had it. And Vivian Richards is offering a phlegmatic countenance. Roger Harper hasn't quite caught Vivian's eye at the moment, I don't think. The greatest fielders in the world just put down an absolute gaper.
The ball just landing a little in front of where he anticipated it was, getting the tips of the fingers to it, and down it goes.
He's given that a tremendous belt. And off balance as well. It was a good hit. This is all part of the learning process for Curtly Ambrose. The odds are very much that West Indies will win the match, but he could be in the same situation in a game where they have a chance of losing. And that hasn't pleased Curtly Ambrose too much. That hasn't pleased Margaret Marshall either, because he got a belt on the knee. Curtly may have felt there was only a minimum of effort went into that.
Certainly would have hurt the shins of Malcolm Marshall. Going on the half volley, trying to get the side of the leg around and to block the 4. Failing to do so, but collecting it on the side of the knee.
From the over from Ambrose. Pakistan 6 for 223. It's a 43 over match. Pakistan is a 6 off the first ball, and that would concentrate Winston Benjamin's mind no end. Catch. Well, Hooper put one down that slipped. It was quite simple early on, but that was a magnificent catch. We've seen a couple today, Gus Logie and now Hooper.
Classic catches, that's what that is. Jumping high into the air, one hand. Made it look ever so simple, but it wasn't quite that simple. It was a fantastic catch. And was a Makram is on his way. Fantastic catch. 2 deliveries left, 19 to win.
Takes it carefully and safely. Courtney Walsh. Winston Benjamin takes the wicket. Imran has to go. And just 1 ball to go. Imran Khan, the skipper, after a brave effort and a great partnership with Wasim Akram, has holed out.
Imran has certainly played some attacking cricket whilst he's been there. Brilliant 37. And just 19 deliveries. Hart holding out.